Go back with me in time for just a minute. Think about 10 years ago and how people listened to music. Spotify was just launching, and all these streaming services that are so prevalent today really didn't exist yet. iPods were still pretty popular, you just couldn't listen to them in your car yet. So it was very much the era of radio still. And when you think about today, how much that's changed, right? I mean, people listen to podcasts in their car. They might listen to sports radio, but it might be from their hometown or wherever their favorite team resides. They're streaming music all day, every day on Spotify or other streaming services like Apple Music, Amazon Music, Google Play Music. Everybody's playing music, right? So it's just changed so much as far as how people listen. And if you think about screen viewership, it's much the same thing. 10 years ago, network TV was large and in charge. You remember those big programs that were so popular back then? Things like 2.5 Men, American Idol, Desperate Housewives. Today, it really has changed because 10 years ago, those streaming services really weren't rolling yet. Netflix had its big leap between 2009 and 2011, and it's just continued now to really skyrocket from there. But, you know, these other services didn't exist. Now, very, very different, right? The most popular television programs today are Game of Thrones and Stranger Things. Neither of those programs are even on network TV. So, I'm not hating on television, and I'm not hating on old school terrestrial radio, but what I am saying is as a business owner, you have to get the most for your advertising dollar, and you have to go where the people are. And where the people are today is very different from 10 years ago. So the way you buy TV or radio today has got to be very different. We have clients that we buy radio and television for. You just have to be very specific about who you're trying to reach and what you're going to pay per commercial, right? Because there's no way you should be paying, you know, what the value was 10 years ago or 5 years ago or even last year. Think of how things are really changing. It's unbelievable. In 2017, for the first time ever, digital and online advertising surpassed network and cable TV. And that's not going to change. The gap's just going to continue to broaden. So again, you want to make those dollars count. You want to get the most for your money. So you want to make sure that you're getting all the value you can and make sure that if you're going to buy those things, you buy them at the appropriate price point. And please, by all means, tell me that you have staked your claim in the world of digital and online advertising, because that train has left the station and it is rolling and it's not coming back. So you're going to want to make sure you get on board with that. You don't want to be the last person trying to catch on. So by all means, make sure that you're advertising where the people are. And you know that that's on those phones and on those tablets, social media and streaming services. That's where everyone is. So make sure you're getting in there and getting yours. And obviously, content is still very important. So you want to make very sure that the message you're delivering is received and drives the message home on any of these platforms. I wish you all the best with it.